Hello and welcome back, you lovely faces, to another video here on the channel. Yesterday we did a video regarding Johnny Depp's new film Minamata, which hasn't even been released yet. And we were talking about it because you had quite a few people now, and one person in particular who, well, let's just say every single time they went out and done an article regarding Johnny Depp, it wasn't exactly a fun or nice article. It was always trying to put him down, it was always bad-mouthing him, saying his films are rubbish, he's never going to succeed, he's banished from Hollywood and all this kind of stuff. Well, he went out on the weekend, on Sunday, and he put out, well, it was actually yet Monday morning, and he put out the following. Johnny Depp's new movie bombs. Earned less than $15,000 at the box office. And that's what we covered yesterday. We went through the article and we discussed about the author Scott Campbell because, like I said, he seems to put Johnny down in nearly every single article that he does. He goes on in the article saying, it's a fall from grace, he's this, he's that, it's all gone, if his films can't make over $15,000, he's definitely no longer a star and all this kind of stuff. But then he goes on and says that, well, there is a pandemic going on, that's why people aren't going to the theatres, and it's Super Bowl weekend as well, so people are not going to be interested in going to the cinema to watch films, they're watching the Super Bowl. And it's like, right, okay, well, because of this negative press, MGM and Vertigo Releasing, they put out the following. Update. The studio has informed us that despite the release date being listed as February 5th on IMDb, Box Office Mojo, and Rotten Tomatoes at the time of writing, Minamata did not end up releasing last week and has in fact been delayed until later this year, hence why it didn't show up on the box office charts. That is a cop-out. That is one of the worst cop-outs I've ever seen written on a movie website. Well, it's not really a movie website. We got this covered, literally just paid shills now. But with that there, just that one little bit, those 3 lines. Well, actually, you need to put out a completely different article now stating that you were wrong. And you need to go out and say why you were wrong, Mr. Campbell. Because you doing this, it just shows you do not do any research whatsoever for your articles. Just saying that, the studio informed us despite it being listed online and we couldn't see it on this website. First of all, IMDb. Anyone can edit that. Box Office Mojo. Again, not exactly reliable. Same as Rotten Tomatoes. Rotten Tomatoes is a paid shill for Disney, and if they don't want to put things on there, they won't. Hell, they even changed the whole rating system due to Captain Marvel and how bad that film was. But when you have this, it does go to show how bad this entire website has been. Don't get me wrong, and we got this covered. They do have a few people who are in support of Johnny Depp, and they've done a couple of articles which they're literally dead centre, they're not on either side, they're like, well, this has happened, if he comes back and he does a movie, it could be big or it could be small. But this Scott Campbell, he just seems to put Johnny down every single chance he gets, and again, just putting out 3 lines instead of 4 paragraphs, where in those paragraphs he literally has a go at the Johnny Depp fans. They're fanatics, they're bad, they're a mob, they do this, they do that. And 3 lines, it wasn't released, so, sorry. Yeah, he didn't even say sorry, There's not even a sorry in that update that he put out there. But again, no, he's probably there now thinking, well, I wasn't wrong, it wasn't on the website. No shit. That's what I just find really funny about it. But what we're going to look at as well now, we're going to take a look at Screen Rant. Because Screen Rant put out an article the other day, and let's just say it's actually really funny. Johnny Depp's fall from grace is confirmed in Minamata's release. Johnny Depp was once of the most bankable movie stars in the world, but Minamata's small-scale release illustrates just how far he has fallen. Yeah, he hasn't even been released yet. Johnny Depp was once one of the most bankable movie stars in the world. He still is. If he gets a big budget film, people will flock to see it. But Minamata's small-scale release illustrates just how far he's fallen. From the moment he debuted in the slasher classic A Nightmare on Elm Street, it was clear Depp had that it factor, a charisma that drew one's eye to him when he was on screen. Then it goes on about, 21 Jump Street and a few other things. While Depp definitely has a fan base, it was 2003's Pirates of the Caribbean that transformed him. But then it goes on, by here. That is until his marriage to actress A.H. in 2012. The relationship seemed a bit odd from the beginning, including a strange incident in which the couple smuggled their dogs into Australia, briefly brought up on charges. It was their divorce in 2016 that really tarnished his image, though, as he was accused of this. See, they do put that out there saying he was accused, nothing else. In the years since, Depp has come to be seen as a villain in the eyes of many, although he's denied the allegations and accused AH of fabricating them. Yeah, he said that, but there's also evidence backing him up. They don't like it because there's evidence showing that she is a horrible person. To see how far his star has truly fallen, though, one need only look at the barely there release of Minamata. Remember, we're in a pandemic. No theatres are open in the States, no theatres are open here in the UK, and I'm pretty sure across most of the entire world, theatres are not open. I know they're not open in the Netherlands, they're not open in France, and, Canada, I believe there's a few open here and there, and it's like, come on, you really expect people to release a movie into theatres when no one's going to go watch them? Yeah, it doesn't work. This is why The Little Things with Denzel Washington has only made like $6 million. This is it, because it's on HBO Max as well in the States. Everyone else around the world are just going to go to the Pirate Bay. This is exactly what it is this day and age at this moment. And personally, I really do believe that cinemas and theatres are not going to go back to the way they were. With this whole HBO Max and releasing same day in theatres and on streaming, we're going to see a lot more of that now in the coming years. Because people just don't want to go to the movie theatres. Because at this moment in time, they're scared. And I totally 100% agree with them. I miss the hell out of going to the cinema. And I would just love to go back there right now. If I had the cinema to myself just to watch a film, I'd love it. But you can't be too sure. But anyway, going back to the article, they say, to be sure, Minamata was never going to be a big blockbuster release. So they even acknowledge it in this article. Again, they say one thing, but then right down at the bottom, oh, well, it's not going to be like that anyway, because it's not exactly a big release, because it's a small-scale independent film. It's a fact-based independent drama that casts Johnny Depp as real-life war photographer W. Eugene Smith, who helped document and shine a light on the tragic effects of mercury in the titular Japanese city, which was caused by industrial waste from a nearby chemical factory. However, before the Depp AEH scandal, which also notably caused him to lose the role of Grindelwald, like Minamata probably would have been pushed for award season. It still can. It can be pushed for that. But if it's not being released, then it can't be pushed, can it? It's just a lot of things when you get people... Who wrote this? Someone called Michael Kennedy. But it's kind of funny because in the article, as you can see by there, during the article, why Pirates of the Caribbean can't work without Johnny Depp. That just goes to show how these people really are. They know his name brings clicks and it's going to bring debate. And that's what they want. Any comments? Only 7 comments. We do know about this movie coming out. It's not his fault. It's mistreatment of a victim of DA. I don't like the tone that article carries. Yep. Start making cash. Oh, yeah, you always get them, and that's what it is. So you got people actually saying, yeah, theatres aren't open again. Same thing that was on the other website. This just goes to show that none of them actually care. And it's just sad that literally when they go into, you know what? Yeah, there's nothing there. But I'm going to go out, I'm going to put an article saying that it's a box office bomb because it didn't make any money and it's nowhere to be seen on anything. That's because it wasn't released. I do like the fact that he said that it won on these websites. But if you go on Google and you go Minamata release, it states 21st of February. So this guy, Scott Campbell, he just did a cop-out and went for it. Well, it won on these websites. Yeah, websites that can't be manipulated. Okay. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell for future updates. And I'll see each and every one of you soon.